Good evening. I like to talk about a waste that nobody pay attention to and being brought up. Now, every so often, as I was going to, I find, stickers, sticker with people addresses and all that. What I do, uh, you know, I reuse the good um, part for my background to use it for other things. Not to con or something. But some of these stickers came from the MS 2019 campaign. And the tagline is, can a Necker help an MS? And right here, what is the nickel? Yes, measure this. MS is trying to end, MS. And that's for you, your money, You get your stickers and name on and you get tired. But, I could reuse these big nonsense stickers here. I could mold something and so forth, my character back here. But a lot of people got rid of it. And I found another company, this person threw it, but this person didn't open it because there was a nickel here. Now, if this was sent to me, I'd be glad you reused the nickel, but this person threw the whole thing unopened with the nickel. Now, how much of these letters are floating around right now with the nickel, and a person says, I'm going to throw it away? Pulling nickels. Now, a couple years ago, some of these companies have a penny, like your lucky penny, a scratch. And once again, tons of these letters never got open. And there was tons of pennies in the garbage. Now it's a nickel. It's not cheap to put a nickel in each one for these people to raise money, and that's the thing. The nickel. A Canadian nickel, a few years old, and there was tons of them heading to the dollars because people give up donation because they can't afford it. But then again, they put these things out with the stickers and the names on for people to reuse to be in their name. Now, some people had to tear them up, but then again, I just use this part, and this comes when I have to paste two pieces of paper together, and they became working stickers. But the point is, why? Why are they wasting money? Well, they cost pennies to make these. They don't care about that, but wasting money. This is not the first time that a company or a fundraiser put a nickel or a penny in their envelopes. It's an unknown waste thing. And I really haven't seen them. And when I find stickers like that, I reuse them, not the address, but you're going to see my artwork with those nickels on the side. You probably have seen some series videos of my artwork with those small side stickers, but the address. You never see the address. Because I could use the address to take down my film so it's become working stickers. But nickel. Think of this nickel here. How much waste these go? These nickels should not be put in envelopes for a fundraiser. These nickels, if you come to think of it, that should help, not waste. And the other thing is a fundraiser, like $20, fit 25, 50. And this is what they're using for the money for fundraising? Throwing away their money? Shame on you, MS. This is what gets me. And usually, when I see this, when I go to, God's cat people count and this and that, I see this a lot over the last 15 to 20 years. And it's really like we have starving people, organizations that cannot afford a campaign, they waste their money on this. Or a penny. Good luck, penny. I know a penny, but it still costs them like a good fill of the mailing thing to buy rolls of pennies and get someone to stick them there, machine or not. So someone take one look and throw it away with a penny or a nickel and sometimes dimes. This is, to me, is why we are so wasteful. If an organization like MS cannot, hold back on this, just, I know it's a nickel how far it goes, but it goes right straight to the goes to some people. And I'm really, really, really pissed off on this. This is why I do not donate, to people. If I need them to show me they're not going to have a stupid idea to waste money. And to me, that is stupid, folks. It's just like, why? The second thing, now this is American Pepsi. Just got it in. And guess what? I'm not sure their version of Get Pepsi free is all year long. That means that if Canadian Pepsi going to follow America, it's going to be Pepsi points for free things. This is the American ones. You cannot use these when the Canadian Pepsi launched their contest. Same as the Coke. But I'd like to bring this up that it seems Coca-Cola, American Coca-Cola, jumped on the contest. The last few years, I have noticed that because I do get a lot of foreign Coke bottles and Pepsi bottles up here. And I noticed, really, it's not old. It was unopened, by the way, and it was a donation. But the thing is, it got the contest. So if I go right now to Pepsi American, I know a few years ago, Coke did the same thing to their summer, unlocked summer. They got the American and Canadian version of this. Now, it's the same thing. This is a few years ago, and I don't think I ever talked about it because, again, it's a type down that number and correct points, and you unlock some of things. Pepsi had that going on too. And the surprising thing is, at least for 10 years, their idea, even everybody else, is grab a cap, type in and hope in the price. No more instant price unless you type in the letter and get a coupon through the mail. It's about time Pepsi and Coke do something different in their contests. Because if they're going to have the idea again this year summer contests is Pepsi and Coke, it is going to be really, really, I don't know, bad, stupid. I don't know. It's one of the things that time to get my friends in. It's one of the things that I find out really, really bugs me. And the world is crazy. But to me, for me, Pepsi should thought up a better way. Teams every year they have a win by an instant win on that contest. Same as McDonald's Monopoly. I can instant prizes, food prizes, but I missed the day when you grab this, flip the liner, and win a pop there and then, and you only pay 10 cents for the department. I missed those days of the instant win. The last instant win prize I ever, and the biggest one, is on my table. The last big prize I ever won, and I'm like, should be on my table, but here, I'm calling it up. You look for something that's blue. Look something that's blue. It's not. Oh, it was on my table. Oh, I'll find some out now. It's not my first iPod. It's a little blue. Oh, here it is. This. It's the only thing I ever won that's big from Pepsi. An instant prize. Got the original sticker on it. And there was one of those contests that you take out instant win. Not bad. I figure 35 years of collecting things and winning pop and food from the instant winning contest, you get something. The odds for me, getting this was pretty big, but I got, but typing all these in and so forth, I like the instant win bottle pop, and many years during the 90s, my family wrapped up a lot of these things, green ones. That's where we stuck to the contest every year. But now, what is odd is type in the letter numbers and win a pop right there. The pop and myth. I don't have a print, so I cannot print out the free coupon. Second, who in Yukon accepted them? Not anymore. This is why when I talk about tops, the contest tops now, they're very rare. And today I'm showing you the only thing that's not food I won. I know. It's one of those things that the Pepsi I bought today, you know what it tastes like? That cheap, no-name stuff today. I'm really But again, I had ice in it. I think it's time Yukon need a new batch of pop. And just about this time, new contests will start. But for me, yeah, I'm kind of really, nobody reported this type of waste. Oh, telling big companies like, we are tired of this type of contest. Can we move on for something? Then, this is why I don't enter online contests. I just, last year I have a whole bunch, and I got to a point like I got too many. I'm not winning the weekly prize. Forget about this. And now, a warning, early warning. I just, if anybody from, American, my American friend, tell me if that contest is still going on or this is a permanent thing here. My new sticker. I don't want to stay put. I have to tape it. I got another way. This sticker that don't want to stick on my cane is this one. Every year I get a new one. Ever since we gave play number 1. And I'll be out doing it again when it comes next month. Not sure. Now, I have noticed now. I have mentioned about Tommy and Bob's newest video. Tommy came out with Blue and made another video. What happened is someone stole his PC, his sex, and a few other things. He bought this homeless guy, and then one night everything got stolen. For someone who works on the street and feel pity for these poor people, you have to watch them like a hawk. And Tommy, once again, learned the thing. Now, in his new video, his saxophone is about yay big. Looked like somewhat in band school to start with, or a jazz thing. And he started playing it. No matter if it's the old junker that got stolen or this new small one, it sounded the same. And I was surprised. A brand new, pretty expensive, but he looked stupid with it because it looked like something from band school, high school or something, band class. They help their ones, and because his hands are so big, it was amazing that he able to play this tiny saxophone. And it's just like, and then after that whole week, at the same time he got banned, he basically forgot about us. And then he just made a video like, oh, I'm back, yay. Nothing is happening. He was smoking dope and feeling high. He did something unusual. He usually when he got his phone, he wanted everybody listening to. But this time he put his headphone on, and if the phone call was sensible, he would let the speaker phone. It just like, he was like, yeah, well, blah, turn it off. Like, but I noticed one thing. the people who's bugging Tommy is bugging Michelle. The same voice machine, and so forth. To a point that Tommy figured it out in this video. Now, that was amazing. It's just like, yeah, that's where I heard those man voice from. Every time he quit, he went to Michelle's and bugged her. Now Tommy back online, there's gonna be lots of those two people bugging her and bugging Tommy like more often. Now Tommy haven't put new videos out. He always do one in the evening time, a live thing. And it's just like, really? That's what happened? And also, he's trying to get this person that was living with him arrested from stealing his stuff, and the guy went, "Ayo!" And same as the guy who was, he was talking before that guy in the motorhome. Ayo! They just left him. It's really pissed him out. Oh, like, they could come back and do the same thing, like in a couple of months. That guy who was in the trailer did those anti-Tommy videos. The one, ayo! It's just like, well, this is why, if you have a place and you work with all these homeless people, don't invite them in your house, not even for a meal or a bath, because if your back and turn, they steal it. It's always been like that. Some of these down and out people seeing a opportunity to make quick bucks. And that's what happened to Tommy. And it just like, it's very embarrassing, Tommy, because he's just a person who accepts people as their self until they do something bad. And I don't blame him now. Getting this hobo into jail. But the hobo did a good thing. Stole his saxophone, so I don't have to listen to play thing. Only a new small thing. He did some good. It's probably right the police is not helping him, And then at the end, like, he stayed up for us, Tommy. He said with a big smile, "The cops are gonna get you. Yeah." Like, really? Of all that complaining about this hobo took advantage of you, you stay with your clean face saying the local cops, because your state is pressing the jails and all that to take all of us down. After a couple of weeks of not hearing from Tommy, we still know he is straight after me and everybody else. He may not talk about me when he say everybody in Kiwi Farms, Discord, YouTube, and so forth, another measuring board. He wants everybody head. Everybody. Amounts of thing. He may stop trying to get the cops after him, but once he gets the people in his area to really follow him, I still have sleepless nights. You haven't mentioned my name lately, but when you say everybody who hates him, that's me too. But meanwhile, Bob made a video on the same day. This food argument with the third general German, that's the whole thing about it. The third general German have a job. Now, the second thing, he had a heart surgery problem. He didn't die. But Bob thinks when he's out on the on the next occasion, I'll get his heart fixed. He figured a demon got into him when he was out. And ever since that, well, he stayed going to church. He stayed talking to his pastor, preacher. But Bob said a demon came into his body when he was on the operating table. He didn't say he had a near-death thing. He didn't mention that, but Bob think he had a near-death thing. And God got him mad. And then Bob told the third generation man, because he's younger than him, to go and do some work and get his hand dirty and blah, 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 blah. He's someone who have a job, have a family. You telling this young person who probably have a good paying job to do the old-fashioned work? How do you know he does that? Well, he got mad. Like, I work every time. The only time he, say he wasn't, is doing those Eat the Food videos that Bob now thinks is true. And when Jimmy made those videos, he was making fun, like, I lost something. But Bob thought it was true. You cannot tell between what's fake and true and what's from, April Fool's Day. So he stayed believing and said, like, wait a second, I thought you lost your jobs and everything. Bob said, no. Like, the third generation, Jimmy, even didn't mention that was a joke. Bob didn't pick it up. Bob probably don't believe in April Fool's Day. Got me for a while, then it dawned on me. Nobody could have that bad of a week. So now this argument is about he doesn't work a day in life as 23-year-old man. And he's think everybody is younger than him, never worked a decent moment in their life. The thing is, I have worked harder than you, Bob. Being in the bush, chopping wood, hauling wood, just keep yourself alive. How about digging a hole for gold with skeevers and all that? Go 15 miles to just get a big bag of cans. Today I went out, got myself $16 a can. Dollars worth of can. No, I didn't buy dope with it. I got some chicken, some pop, some butter that I needed. I still got about $6 left. But Bob sit there and he said, oh, all these people, my brother tried, paper route once and he got out too much work, but he didn't have a vehicle back then. If you want tough work, Bob, go behind and work in a restaurant as a dishwasher. Me and all my brothers, most of our life was the dishwasher. We stand up on our feet 12 hours a day, cleaning dishes, cleaning pots, and getting wet and dirty. And meanwhile, what job you have? Oh, looking at someone, garden someplace. Oh, my newspaper place. Most of my jobs are guard jobs, mall cop type of jobs. And here I am, about the same age as Bob, wondering, your jobs is a piss. Standing outside of a building watching for bad guys. That's not really work. unless you have a place that people break in every time, you know, like the drunks, to have a night's sleep. Well, sound effects. It's just one of the things that bugs me about Bob. Because, really, the third generation man is having a tough job, tougher than yours. Does dirt on his finger prove that he's tougher job than you? No. His toughest job is yet to come when he go to another tough job. And that's the thing. According to what I have been doing, I'm glad he have a job, the third generation man. I'm glad he's able to raise a family. I have been with my family a quarter of my life, even more, doing hard labor. Bob, you never did a hard labor. Oh yeah, you do volunteer jobs. Yeah, well, I volunteer too. But the thing is, for me, Bob, picking a fight with the third generation man right now is the most useless thing he ever did. And here I am, about the same as you, since we basically know your work history because you blabbered it out, like most of your job is just sitting in a car watching places. That's what you do now where I have walkie-talkies. I have radios on my life. I know what you talk about when it comes from CB. I know there's apps for everything, but I don't use those apps. And I have an old-fashioned PC, not a laptop like you that keep on breaking down. Since I actually got trained to fix my PC. You're busy and complain. You haven't really got to a point, Bob, that realize there are people who have tougher working jobs at the same as you, and pissed when they heard that all you did is paperboard work, gardening places, and that's it. You never spent a 6-hour shift handling dishes from a major party the hotel have. You never worked through hours at McDonald's like I have. And I was in my 30s. McDonald's, I know you don't like it, but the staff there, people, they work hard. And you have to be in time with these people because one screw up, you delay a lot of orders. The same as dishwashing. The whole kitchen, it was pressure on me to get all the dishes done so they could reuse them when they serve a big crowd. Same as doing the pots and pans. It cooks and the dishwasher and helpers will actually basically runs the whole hotel food area. Yes, I have been a sailing mate myself for a couple of years at the Regina Hotel, carrying big bundles of seats and pillowcases downstairs to the big machines and fold them. I have seen a lot of bad beds in my time. Waiting for people to get out, working when one sailing mate didn't show up. My mom used to work at the same place too. And being a sailing person or mate, it's not an easy job, Bob. But you think your jobs are hard. No, it's a flash in the pan job. Every time you mention your work career to us, there is people like my little brother have been working in the oil fields, and he's in his 40s. Oil fields, digging up pipelines and so forth. Now that's work, hard work. Be a family to a gold miner in the 70s that we all have to help him dig in the middle of winter. A shaft. We stopped when my mom almost got killed in caved in, but she climbed up so fast. Yeah. You talk about hand dirty job, Bob. I have faced worse jobs than you. And I'm still out there making money. I didn't make money yesterday because I pulled my back. I came back on Monday and I barely could get up the stairways. It took a whole day of yesterday laying around to get my back to a point that I actually able to go out and make some money. But yet, during that time, you make those videos. That's the thing. Well, I know you say you recycle and the whole 9 yards, but Bob, I like to see you at your age, my age, do a job. Even if it's bending over garbage cans, digging out 5 cents for a pop bottle. I want you to understand every time you mention your work history and what type of jobs you were specially made for. It's always upset at me that like, oh, my job is hard. God. And even at your age, I am really surprised that you don't care about anybody else that who hates you, who have a tougher, life, working life than you. Trying to live in a bus with 7 of us, going around finding jobs in the early 90s. You don't really know how to, to really work. You think, especially the last job you got fired from was the hardest job ever, and you always tell us that was a hard job. One of these days, you're gonna upset someone from the army, and they could probably give you a shit full of words. It's not, oh, I have a fat. I do have monsters. I could probably outbeat you even with my back that's slowly falling apart. In an honest day working at dishwashing. And remember, you have to learn. You have to scrub. You have to learn your food safety before you ever touch a kitchen, Bob. I did it. So the next time you bitch about your work history or what type of work you did, look at me, look at my family. We work harder than you. And this little argument between you and the third generation German over work, who worked the hardest. And then you turn around and you tell them you should get down and dirty because down and dirty jobs means more because it's in the Bible. Because everybody back then had down and dirty rough work. Yeah, times are different back then. Yes, when you and me was kids, Bob, people was doing a lot of work. Now they're asking people to go back to these working jobs because it's last of them. Everyone wants to go get the wimpy jobs. You know? The jobs we are doing is not in demand because we are getting old and the younger generation don't want to work. Hanging nails, building buildings, cooking up food, and so forth. I have this more respect and common worker than you ever did in one little finger. Because you have the Bible, but people who have the Bible also work their fingers off. And you really haven't. The only tough job you ever had is paperboy. That's it. Come trying to be a paperboy nowadays in the footing below weather. You did in the hot summer days, rain and all that, but you never did in the cold. Try to hard wood and chop it at minus 35. Yes, hauling wood on a sled. Paul, my older brother, was stealing it. That's why I got a good tough back and leg muscles. I was around 14 years old. Yes. This is how I learned a good work ethic. Work or freeze to death. Work or starve to death. Cook or starve. Something like a person like you don't understand. And yet you appeal your working history to someone who probably is working a higher paying job and able. Oh, that's why. Because this person who hates you is not doing any money to you. Oh, you mean every hater you want to do, you want them to pay you because we are working harder than you. Even if I make $5, I have to give you something because you have a lazy life. Those desk jobs are harder than the third generation German had, being the head of the United States. I hate to say that, but still. He got a good job. He is working. He's part of the community, and you could bitch about it, Bob. Even when you make fun of it, you don't understand. That's the problem right there. And why? Why are you doing this to us? So, some the wimpy jobs that you've been fired from. Like, I never got fired in my life. I got, McDonald's got the cut hours because they have trained people. I never got fired in my life. Or let go. Well, let go when things got quiet, but middle of winter and you only need one of my family to do dishes that night. I'm rare to you these days. I never got fired from a job. I'm not only my hours may get lesser because of the season and so forth, but that's one thing I could brag about, Bob. I never got fired. Hello. And that itself bugs me. Every time you talk about your work history and how many times you got fired and the reason why, and here I am going like, the only time I left the job because my family moved and I had no place to live back in the 90s. I always gave them notice and so forth before I moved the proper way. But yet you and your, oh, because I got fired, because I cut them. Jeez. I really don't understand why you have a bitch about because we found that you got fired. And you think, oh, everybody gets fired. Not everybody. Good workers like me don't get fired. Last time someone got fired probably was my dad. Before I was born. Or when I was younger, I'm not sure. My dad doesn't brag about being fired all the time. When someone brings it up like you do. And it's just like, yes, I wait because my back, I was so I cannot sit here for a while. I don't know how I pulled my back. But I was the other end of town, and I basically have a little limp over here. Every time I sit down, I almost cannot get up. And then climb the stairways. Like I had a couple of joints on that day, on Monday, to hopefully relax the pain. I should have bought something stronger. And ever since Monday, my back has been aching. So I took a day off yesterday, and today is almost 2 days off. No, the first is, yeah. And that's the thing. I went back out there with my aching back and did something. It was painful. It was just my back is getting to me. But I'm staying because I want to, one day, a nice day, sitting here. I always had a bad back. What is my bones chipping, and the little chips too small can remove, gets to my nerves. And then pain. And yes, it's a ow. But I make $16 clocking pounds, sassy. I actually, I still have to keep this apartment clean, even with my back. I do get help. The point is, I actually went and did something. I mean, on his videos, Bob always complained, oh, he did not do nothing, but my back is bugging me. Trying to, one day, yesterday, being flat on your back in pain, and the next day, today, out there and doing something. Without drugs. The dope kind of relaxed me over yesterday and helped a bit. I was on painkillers, but it went backwards. So, yeah, the painkiller didn't work. If it make it worse, I'm seeing the doctor tomorrow next week. I'm going to that didn't work, and I was laid up most of the week last week. But then the well, yeah, it's like I have parents that don't run off. That's one thing. Bob with his health problems, I cannot volunteer because I have this association, that. Like, I am a diabetic too. And I able to do things. Okay? I probably got what has already in my knees. I think it's getting into my back and my pieces of bone. You know? I am a pretty strong person. I was raised by strong working parents and always told me, keep on working. And that's the difference between my parent and Bob's parent. Because, take a bit off your back and continue. Keep on telling the doctor this doesn't work. Did help. Election some pain, but once I woke up, got off my bed, it was stay there. And now it's beginning to going back to normal, and I didn't take any painkiller. It took me many years before I asked the doctor for painkillers. I was weighing like 65, now I go for the heavy stuff. Walking around town with a bad back, clacking bars, and you hope there's no idiot going to ask you questions because you're always not in a good mood. And yet, and I don't even own a vehicle. Bob had a vehicle. I know his wife is. His early videos, his wife was healthy, and over the time, she got way too fat. She needs to go out there and maybe walk around a few times around the trailer. I don't have half the problems what Bob had. It's just like, no, I don't have high blood pressure or this and that. I do have diabetes. I do have back problems. I have carpal tunnel in both arms. And I got operated on them at the same time. It took a couple months to heal, but when it's amazing, Bob don't have carpal tunnel. I have to live and sometimes out on the road just with pain a lot. And I'm not taking no medication for it. And this is where I have to take breaks. When these begin to ache, I have to take breaks from my drawing and other things. Get this. I have, braces for these. But the problem is they get dirty, they get smelly. And you wash them a few times, the stiffness of them kind of go away. Imagine I have carpal tunnel in both hands, Bob. Just medicine. You're waking up, pain here, pain here, pain in your knees, pain in the back, and you're staging something. You're noticing how lively I am in my video in my hands. All you do is hold the camera and type on the computer. Amazing you don't get your camera a little stand, so you don't have to someday get carpal tunnel by just holding up that bloody selfie stick of yours. I bottle you? Oh well, gee whiz. I'll give you a sample while I had brought in. Anything between 2 liters to a can, to beer cans, to wine bottles, to milk cartons, to milk cartons to the small milk cartons. If it's alcohol, pop, juice, now milk in the Yukon. And if the government put 25 cents bounties on these things, yes, I will get them because there's people out there are so, I may have all this. It does one in my family. But it's not bad enough. And that's the thing. It's not bad yet. But look, 25 cents. And people threw these out. Now, when I bought this one, so it's always I have 25 cents circling around because I use that 25 cents to buy another pop with the money I made. I made 16 because I found a whole bunch of 2 liters at 25 cents and milk cartons and wine bottles, the big wine bottles. The second time, if I got a lot of cans, like, at 5 cents, let's say about 20 dozen times 5, same as pop, beer, bottles, small bottles, onto 1 liter. The more 5 cents. More bags you bring in, more you get because they are small and take up small. Cans. These are 5 cents. These are 5 cents. This is about 1 euro. This is a quarter. Yeah, 1974 I called them. The year I came out. Well, the second popular drink made. These things. Sport drinks, 25 cents. These are nickels. Yes, we recycle these things. And you can hear how many cans I have. 5 cents. That's you just make a quarter. You have these many cans to make a quarter. And they take up the same space as a 2 liter. Yes, I could question them, but the thing is, the bottle deeper people hate quad cans. Yeah, the more 5 cents. It's like if you add 5 and get a couple of 2 liters, I make sometimes up to $3, $3 to $5, enough to buy my. Or a Monday, my joints at $7. It doesn't take much cans to get, dope, but it's far. And the lady just donated a whole bunch of those bags that I use. Yes, I kind of quit using bags. This was a donation from one lady. And she told me, oh, I got some bags there. You want them? Yeah. Oh, let's make them to be. Yeah, nice clean bags. I use them, as you see in my other video, look at dairy and so forth. I got clean bags by donation. When I meant donation, people, I mean beyond money. Because some of these, as I'll show you, made by 2 liter pop bottles, redone plastic. Those Walmart bags are famous for that. Yeah, those are nice bags. All free. All to be reused. And since the funny thing, I got rid of all my old bags, and you notice in my video, I cut them all up, and I'm going to turn them into a video. Then on the way. Oh, by the way, if you could sneak American ones past, they are a nickel. You used to do that to American cans. You crush them. The only time I crush a bunch of cans would be old American cans. Yeah. To Bob, brag about what he would use. When people donate things, someone donates some chicken to me, some chicken strip. Someone donate, and on Monday, two people donate $15 for me. There's a lot of people who say, "Here, Jen," I got one person. Always give me full ones or semi-full. Actually, two people. They say, "These for me." So here, have a copy of me. There's two people who do that. And they see me, they give me these things. And also once in a while they give me their Canadian time money. I found $1 Canadian time money today. That means next time I go over there with that pop, it would be $1 off. Now, Bob have complained about his high food, and Michelle too. Now, here in Canada, we don't have food stamps. We do have welfare. But one thing I had, what are they? Only the brands? Just slipped my mind here. See, Canadian time, the Canadian time one. See what? I show you what. If you watch my old videos, I always use them for a joke. We call it the other Canadian money. The thing is, Canadian time, one of our major Canadian, Kevin's not up there. It comes 2, 1, a quarter, 50 cents, nickel, and a dime. Now we have also another local place here in Yukon, Maps and Mocha. I have enough to buy something for $4 at there because they use the same thing. I'm going to see if I want a pot. But with this, I basically got a pot of those cards. No, paper money. Paper money. Oh, that's paper money. It's more like coupon. You know? And at times my wallet is most stuff. And I say, these places on Main Street, you buy so many books and you get $1. Moloch is a store that have everything. Max is the same thing. They got all numbers and everything. And like I walk into Mac, I hear $2. I probably pay like 50 cents for my pot. The same as here and Moda. At $2. That means I could walk there and pick up a pot for 50 cents. This is our idea of food stuff. Now, the other thing I have mentioned is finding other people gift cards. You know, here's one from Boston Pizza. And also, I have real world cards. Here's one from Coles. Get enough points? Jesus in my pocket. Here's one from Subway. I found out. I haven't even took that one in. My more point card. My cafe card. My business, my doctor card. And I have told you before my other card, because some people like basically when they get it to 5 cents or something, they get rid of it. Here is my other ones. Max gift card. And this actually got enough to buy me a hot drink and stay. Have $1.75 when I need it. And someone threw that out. Someone threw this out. I haven't seen how much is in here. And then again, even our duty places, I haven't seen how much that is. So here in Canada, you know, I don't mind getting gift cards. Because if you use a gift card, oh yeah, Blue's, I've been into Blue's new one. See, that's how I shop. You know, not like spend 10 hours reading newspapers like Bob did, and then get on his car, I lose, and drive. I walk. And this is why I am more well down than Bob. I walk everywhere. Now, Whitehurst is pretty spread out, you know. It's almost 7 blocks that way, to 8 blocks, I think, to Walmart, 3 blocks to the nearest grocery store. If I have to get a joint, a couple blocks that way, and like 14 blocks that way. I'm not having a car and walk. I have more wear and tear than Bob going to his mailbox every day. So my legs are pretty tough. And that's how I get really tough. I'm very knowledgeable. Because, yes, I do have apps in here, like the McDonald's apps and this and that, if I want to save some money. But what I do, every time I see a coffee cup, I collect. And that's a free coffee. McDonald's do that too. I mean, Timmy is doing it now with the Bell card. Oh, I got one in here. Yeah, I got $3. And so I could get a free pop and change back. I don't know. Do you guys have, like the local gasoline station give you these paper monies to save on gas? I want to Bob use them because Canadian Tire, some of them have gas balls. And the original idea for Canadian Tire is to save money on tires and gas. Now, I don't know how Bob go and collect points and this and that just to try to save 15% off his gas in his vehicle. Does Bob do those things? I have to learn this by myself, and this is what Michelle should do to every day go to the food bank. That's one weakness I have seen in her, is her weakness to save money. $50 of food, and I have to go to McDonald's all the time. Well, I'm sorry, if you just don't use your local coupons or learn how to. Oh, I think I have a Speedway coupon, dollar bill. I got a couple, those $1, 50% or a nickel of things. Yeah, I think I have one because sometimes the United States gas money comes out here. And since I collect coins and paper money from around the world, I got a hold of these. I even got old Canadian town money from the 60s. They're completely different. And yeah, that's great he's saving, but does he do it for his food? Does he have see, if Bob could use his points, let's say he goes to a US grocery store, get that Rico Roll card, save money like 70% off when he redeems so much points, and that means he could fill his gas cheaply. Yes, see? Now, we all know that issue that Bob was reading was turkey on these things. Good that he knows what the sales are. And that's the other thing. I know what the sales are. I get these ridiculous things. I go see, and when I say a couple more years, I can get the senior discount. I'm 54. I have to wait until I'm 55 for some of the discount. And when I get to 65, I get more discounts. So me and Bob is at the cost of getting thing basically half price on Thursday at South George Mart, 10% off. For old folks. I'm waiting for that. That's one thing I find when we're getting old, you have more chances to save money. And sometimes they give you more points because you're old. And that's one thing. Yeah, I love coupons too. But you ever hear Michelle talk about, I have a coupon? Do you hear Bob brag about, oh, I have a coupon, I got this on sale? No, you go to the local bookstore that they don't give out coupons. Oh, well, at 65, for cheap, you will get a discount card to carry around. You get your bus ticket as a discount, like a school kid or a student. And for free here in the UK, unless I'm in a border or casual empty, I have to be about 65 years and over. I'm not sure when you ride for free here in the Yukon. Because I haven't got to that age. I got senior and outdoor passes. This is what all ones look like. And the senior ones are cheaper than this one. I think it's the same as a student ticket. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I was a student. But it shows you that when you walk in Superstore here in the Yukon, there's a board right there full of coupons. You look at the coupons. Oh, that's $10 off. Yeah, good. We don't have the daily newspaper anymore. But between good sales and coupons and know how to save, I bet you probably save more money than Michelle. And Michelle complains a lot. Like, I got $50. If she could learn to cook simple. $50 for me, I could last 3 or 4 weeks because I learned to cook. I know she used to cook. And that's the nice thing about Bob. He cooks so he doesn't waste all that money at McDonald's. Yeah, he cooks so he doesn't get his, if you're going to say something good about Bob, that, he doesn't go up to McDonald's all the time because he learned to cook even at his age. And with his problems, he stay because his son and his wife's hungry. Go and cook. You're going to say something nice about him. But Michelle, she always goes to the food bank, the soup kitchen every day and bring home leftovers. It's not bad to save money. Our food bank, we use it once a month, and I budget my food around that. We do have a food plan, but we call it bank. Well, it takes, true, Lewis, but I think she knows how to put some water in a pot and put noodles in it. Or buy something, like a steak, bake the steak, and use the timer. Look, I'm wearing glasses. And right now my eyes are blurry. I need a new what government paid for every 2 years, new pair of glasses. Even more when you're diabetic because your eyes are beginning to. But yes, I could see. But grabbing, filling up a small and add a canned soup, or instant soup. You basically could do it in a dark room. A secret handle those chemicals for film. Secret cook. Simple like that. But even you could save money. That's probably. So you want to cook simple. Noodles or canned healthy soup or healthy something you get the hot water and just pour in. See if they could do it. Yeah. I know doing a dark room, but still able to do that video and know what to do. See that video with lenses. If she could do those outside videos and do the video about without glasses, bad eyesight, she could cook something simple. Or, let's buy her own cooking pots and, to put water in so she could put instant soup in it and then use the timer. It clicks, it rings, and mine does. I don't know if she have a microwave or not, but saying you could get, if she cannot see the numbers there when she press the button, I think they got a microwave for people with bad eyesight. Or get the old one that lines up. I hate those lining up old ones, not the button. I don't know if they stay making the one that go tick, 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 tick. She could stay here. And, she could get one that dings or, harder. There is now cooking stuff for older people, deaf people now. That's out. And guess what, Lewis? I burned my beans last night. I made this bean thing and I'll put it in my oven because I buy pots that you can put it in the oven, and it was burnt. So yes, and again, the thing is, the timer on this old damn thing is broken. And I was laying down. I was waiting to smell fresh beans. It was too late. Oh, I do the old-fashioned way. Because machines break down, humans don't. They may be slow at times, but at least it's better reliable than. Yeah, once in a while, any cook burn their food. Even the greatest food chefs and great restaurants have a bad day cooking food. So I'm normal on that. I don't know. I don't know why you don't use meals for wheels. I think she eligible for meals on wheels. I could do the same thing now, my age. If I get to the point that I burn so much food and the smoke alarm go on all the time, then about that time I say, McDonald's a meal on the wheel. Then I don't have to worry. I'm not sure she have that. Then come in, Bob's wife, Shippy could get meals on the wheel because she's really badly handicapped. I don't know why Bob doesn't. Oh, I know he lives in a small town, but I don't know why he doesn't use those services. Yeah, you know, go there for breakfast and get. I know I have to pay $100 or so a month on my paycheck for it. She could do it too. Like, see, it's expensive, but it's not free on no areas. For me, $100, about $100 a month. That's about my whole grocery bill, and that's one meal, and that's evening meal. You still have to worry about breakfast. Egg McMuffin. It costs you. We got this big sale 2 to 5. Couponing. It will work out. You could sometimes they give you big meals, and basically you could cut them into 2 smaller meals to make it last. You see, doesn't know these things, but yes, it's pretty expensive. But for me at my age, and when I hit 60 or 65, I would be using that, paying my internet bill, meal for you, and maybe my dope when I get to that age. That's a joke. Every time I have to do money and dope jokes, I have to say, I was joking back then. And I'm not going to use all my donation. I realized after that, oops, that was a joke. I didn't say that. Yeah, I get about $300 every 2 weeks. I get it split. So $300, I could buy a lot of food. I spent like $100, $125 on my internet. I still get about 200 something to live on. And yet Bob complained about that. We have, a mini bus for that. But I am not that. See, for me to be on it, I have to be basically on a wheelchair, a walker, or scooter to use that for free. I'm not that handicapped. Even with my bad back, some government things say, well, you're still able to go around. That's why I do have a helper come, twice a week to help me on these things. So that's nice. And it's paid by the government. And I don't understand it. Why? What's wrong with a minibus? We have minibuses here. I'm not handicapped enough to use them, but I've been in those handicapped minibuses. Only 200? My rent goes straight to my landlord, and it's $1,000 because I'm not renting a thing. That's what free keep runs the whole thing. Now, if they have that much, if they was wise enough to do the same thing what I do, they're able to survive a month. But then again, I'm not sure who's the bigger eater. Because they're sitting around, they're not burning anything except, bug going to the mailbox. Yeah, I don't. That's the thing. I don't get food stamps. It's a little harder. But since I grew up in a family that my mom know how, in a big family, know how to bargain everything, hand-me-downs and whole 9 yards, I learned to shop. My dad sucked at shopping. That's not bad. If you buy a whole package, see, sometimes I buy the whole package, we call it family pack, and open it up and rewrap each other, and I have like a week or so of pork chops. Same as the chicken. Chicken drums, like $18. You could just grab 4 or 5, bone it up in plastic or whatever, put it in the fridge. You got a whole week worth of food in and out. I buy in bulk what I learned from my mom. So if I want to have pork chops, I buy in the big thing and then, personally wrap them before they unthaw. And I have pork chops, and then you get those hamburgers and you do the same thing, Oh, hamburger, you make a little patties and you put it in saran wrap and the whole 9 yards. I don't know. I think Bob does that, but still, these family packs what we have, a pork chop, bread, and all that. That's what I buy, and they usually like anything between $10 to $20, and that's a lot of money. And the thing is, I learned to take a box of chicken drums and count them out, process them, and so forth. I used to do it for turkeys, I cut the turkey, I got a whole month of food. The problem is, how turkey gets bored, especially with white meat. And that's the whole thing. It's like we have forgot how to buy in bulk and then use that with 10 pounds or 5 pounds of potatoes, enough mixed meat. I got a fridge, so my freezer is so big. So I had to take everything out of the package and rework them so it could fit in there. I will soon. But it is just like for me, buzzing and the all day I do good. I buy food. You always wonder how I able to afford a 2-liter pop every day and a coffee. And it doesn't really cost me much. Remember the video I did about the noodles, expensive noodles I got for 50% off? I go there first. Anything with the 50% or the 30% off sticker, because those are instant sales. They don't see them in flyers. Those are also I go after. Because they say good, they only need to be rewrapped and put in the freezer. I don't know your stores have the 50% off stickers or 30 on something that you want to get rid of right there and then. But sticker shopping for the 50% off or the 30% off is another way to save money. Even in the store what she goes to, she can find things she like with a 50% off sticker. Yeah, see? I don't know why Michelle go to that place and look for these things. Oh, Bob. Because, they usually, not in the flyers because those are the instant savings. You want, if you want something, look for the sticker. Like I did with all the noodles. I just ate the last 2 noodles last night. And that was like 2 weeks worth of noodles that usually cost 89 cents. I got them like 40 cents, and those are the good noodles. I know you guys was there when I was talking about. Is take see she need when she gets $50, she goes and looks for these stickers, even if it's on a salad they make. She will make save a lot of money because a salad would last a couple hours or a couple of days, and if you get it the day after with the 50% stickers, she could eat healthy and use her food stamp on something healthy. And that's the thing. She's missing that food stamp plus good shopping habits, like Bob, will give you saving over. Now I'm not sure what Bob's spending habit, coupons and things. He's never brag about them. But when Michelle say, "Oh, I only got $50 worth. I'm a single person, and I still have to go to McDonald's." You could get pre-cut TV dinners. They are not healthy, but the farmer market ones. Farmer market, 30% food stamps. Right. Even if she have a hidden fear of people, she doesn't know. I know her eyesight, but that's why they are nice. The 50% one, nice, bright pink. Anybody can't miss those things. Oh, the 31 I haven't shown you with a big 30% on it. She could see that. I could see it without my glasses. But nice to know. See, grocery will help. But when she complains about she doesn't, have to eat McDonald's when the food bank is closed, it's kind of like, really? Oh, I wish we have that. We have a food bank and we go there once a month. And you get, a grocery bag that's full and a half of food for single people. And, if you know how to cook, you cook. That's why I say beans and tuna, and that's what I was eating, burning last night. But still, we as a human species have, even like her, she forgot how to shop, like hunt, shop, learn to shop, and save money. That is drilled in my head. You know, all the wonderful equipment you see, you like, oh, for free from a friend, found it, or I get a percentage off when they're on sale, like the last thing. I wish we have something here in the Yukon, but gas here is so expensive. But the food bank is just like a block and a half, so I was planning to do it, but something called me like, there's basketball over there, go get it. See, that's one thing about Clacking Bars. It helps my food. It helps me today to buy some butter, and I still got money left over. I bought my pop, got some cooked chicken, a couple cans of pop, you know, when I take it in, and that's it. I probably take about $7 with me. I was 16. That's not bad. And that's what you have to learn. Because I could live on $50 a month or a bit more because I know how to cook pancakes. I know how to do this and that. Until my eyesight go bad like hers. A downfall of a diabetic. I could go blind any time. Then I still have to hear cooking, frying stuff and smell. That's take years to get used to. But yeah. Well, since I used to get extra food from food bank, I mean the food kitchen. We got basically one at the moment. Well, actually, yeah, one at the moment. We're using one a month, but then again, it gives you things you mix up. The idea of food bank is whatever you got in your cupboard, plus whatever we give you, you can make a good healthy meal. It's done the old-fashioned way, not by bleach. It's dyeing my hair like the old and age. My mom got her gray hair because of us. I think life is giving me gray hair. I don't need to spend money on bleach. Even how I strip film with instant coffee that I could get at the food bank, orange juice or any juice, vitamin C, and baking soda is cheaper than her chemicals. Now, if it was black and white film, that's a different thing. That's how they do the black and white. Since I only got color, and I haven't looked at these two yet because I'm going through all my bits of film and put them away and start a whole new batch. But you take, instant coffee, vitamin C. It probably is quarter of my budget to strip film, and then all the free stickers and things. Even these markers was on sale. Before I've been showing you the markers that's on sale and this and that. I could, get those chemicals, but as I say, A, I cannot afford them. B, I live in the area, and C, I don't think my landlord like all that chemicals down to plastic. She told people donate second to this. She likes it, and she had to be. Oh, you mean sweetener? I suppose he was reading from that. I didn't see the video today. He asked people to donate sweetener. Once in a while, but I just wait until it gets 50% off the box or buy the no name. I have no name sweetener because I'm a diabetic for my coffee and tea. All I do is go buy the cheap, no name, not so famous brands. And she probably was worried about other diabetics at the food kitchen. She may have a good point there. Because everybody wanted to donate to food bank with sugar and sugar and sugar, and never thought about diabetics. That's one thing about going to my local one. They got regular and diabetic bags, fresh. And all those are low sugar and so forth. But it's a simple math thing. As a box, you can mail that. What she just did? It's like, here's the address of the soup kitchen, buy a box of 1,500 and just send it to them. It's like, it doesn't cost that much for posters for a box of 1,500. If you want people to, instead of sending the money for buying them, but they have to buy regular sugar too, and brown sugar, and sugar and raw. That's a brand of regular sugar or the other stuff. Is he diabetic? She never mentioned that. I know. See, if I were diabetic, I am diabetic, and say something like that, I have a reason. She says because she likes it, it's not a reason. But she kind of, knows a few diabetics in the soup kitchen that can have a decent cup of coffee with, not all milks are sweet. So I'm hiccupping up in it. I like equal. You mean they got equal, but she doesn't like. To me, all of these sweeteners taste the same except that one particular brand and type. I don't care if it's a no name, sweet and low, equal. To me, it tastes the same in my coffee. I am not fussy. Actually, the cellulose is this way across here. Well, remember, Cassie, you are not diabetic like me. When they first came out back in 1970s, they came in little pills of liquor, and you drop the little pill in the fuzz. So back then they was awful. I'm talking about 1977 here when they first came out. the taste of those things improved. You're lucky you didn't have the first time when it came out. I was just dropping these little saccharine pills into my coffee to see the fizz, and that's it. And then drinking it. So I introduced it way back in the 70s. So when they got more popular in different types, I got used to them. Bathroom break. No matter where I put the camera, I still get the bathroom door. Even if I put it on top of the screen or something. Yeah, thanks for balancing me. Okay. Make a big thing of it. I don't give a shit. I'm not bothering to make a whole video about it because I closed the bathroom door. No, yeah, it's when I listen to Bob or Michelle complain about food and things, back in the old days in school, in home ec, we learned how to take nothing and made something out, with the white spices and everything. And there's a lot of people pushing to have home ec back because people have forgot how to cook good food and save money. I know it makes me eyes feel like dinosaurs, but it's a good point that, I'd say once a while, the only thing I go to McDonald's is, get free coffee. Today I had enough money in my pocket to have it with a muffin. Because same money coffee muffin deal. That's our nickname for coffee and a muffin, and it costs about $2.60. Not bad. Yeah, I know it's full of sugar, but still. That was my reward for the day. With butter, of course. If she cannot have a simple muffin and coffee, I bet you, I know here our food price is a little expensive than your guys, but $2.60 for, and that's discounted. Like they got now 2 Egg McMuffin for $5. And usually about $4 each without tax. I don't, that's another great thing. 2-for-1 sales. I look for that, and if the 2-for-1 sale have a 30% off sticker, I could even save more money. They save on food. I now have like buy 2 and get 2 for free. $1 pop. I know you pay the 35 cents department. And that's the thing. You look out for 2 for 1. Like 3 for $5. I don't know if she does that or not. Sale on Saturday or something that she could see. And when they have 2 for 1 sales and all of that, that's good too. Yeah, send them money. Yeah, dollar. See, I keep it on to $10. I know she's all about helping the food kitchen, and she probably seen a problem. But if someone asks for her favorite sweetener because the soup kitchen doesn't have it, it sounds like more like a Bob move. Bob would probably do something like that. If she did a video and saw other people out there with diabetics and making more heart pounding, then I believe her. If it's because she disliked the stuff, as I say, it's different. Now, if she's with a camera and do a document of these people, diabetics that come here, and they have low of any type of sweetener, then her video would be different. Yeah, see, I used to work at McDonald's. So all those myths is wrong. I should do a whole video about what McDonald's really do with their food and why the buns last long, especially when it comes up here in the Yukon. I did everything. I cooked burger. I did eggs with egg things. And I do mention, because hamburger, fresh hamburger, and all that grease. But you can't really do that at home unless you press your own hamburger. This is why the hamburger's like that. In other words, if McDonald's don't press the hamburgers, you will eat more greasy hamburger. Lesson 1. The eggs never fried. They're post eggs. And they use real eggs. The reason the bread lasts a long time, especially when the bakery is down in Edmonton, and the time they come up here, they have to lower the wetness of even the bread we got at the store, not as fresh. They have to dry the bread out, because if they don't, the regular age is for scrambled eggs. First, if you want to ask for a scrambled egg at McDonald's, it's scrambled from the carton. If you want an egg McMuffin, that's post those 8-wing things. I know it sounds gross, but Subway does it. A&W does it. Yes, it's like egg beater. They come in the big, 1 liter containers, and they are pasteurized. So, yes. But people, even this chicken nugget, there's rumors about it. Ooh, about 2,600 miles or something. Most of the food actually came from Calgary, and that's a long way because they have the main office, this half in Vancouver and McDonald and Calgary. and they have to come up here, drop some food here, and go to Alaska. So the bread are made like the buns you get are dry. And that's why they are dry with no moisture. Because they have to track it from the bakeries they have contracts with. Same thing as muffins and all those fancy buns. This is why if you take today's sandwich bread you have and a homemade one, the homemade one would go moldy before it because it's got more moisture in the homemade one than the pre-made one that we buy at the store. No matter hamburger buns, hot dog buns, or sandwich bread, no matter you have McDonald's, A&W, they use the same type quantity, so that's why. Yes. And sometimes they come from Vancouver. And that's why when people complain, well, why my bun doesn't mold in the Happy Meal? Well, because they are made so they be dry. Remember the grease pressing. Less grease, less tends to go bad. The only thing moisture is the cheese, but then in the cheese they use. But the ketchup and the mustard, it's not pure liquid. That's why when they dry out, you still could eat them. Because they remove the grease, from the hamburger. They can move all of these things. They make taste good, but they last a little longer. Like if you could take a hamburger back down south and eat it, and it still would be good. Because, truckers, as I say, messing with you in Alaska at McDonald's, at Fairbanks, that's a long way. The buns have to be semi-dry. That's why you don't have to go to McDonald's. Just go to your regular store and buy Wonder Bread. And, all the other ones. If it's not baked in the bakery, it's the other ones that truck in, they are dry. The bread you get in the bakery will mold faster. Now, I found out over years of working with this stuff. So you wonder when people... Yes, we have Wonder bread, hot dog, different sizes of slice and so forth. We have Wonder Bread here. And we having it, but you take a Wonder bread bun, replace it with a McDonald's bun, it would do the same thing. It may dry out, but it won't go moldy fast. And the other thing, they don't want to waste a lot of food. So that's why they have chemicals in that food, especially when they go there. Now, in Yellowknife, there is a McDonald's. And McDonald's, if you look at the map of Canada, McDonald's, Yellowknife is next name, and they got one long road. So you think, shipping things. There's places up north, it will cost you $15 for a 4-liter milk because they have to fly it in, and plane gas is expensive. I'm kind of glad I'm here. There's a road here and a road here and a road here, and if some get blocked, they could ship it to Skagway and bring it out. Or they fly it in. But some places, it is so remote. Getting the food up there, and then have about a week before you eat it, before it goes moldy. That's why, outlet, in none of it got that way, I hope. The food is very expensive. All those small, like in Dawson City. There's wood up there, I'm glad. But the food in Dawson City, Yukon, then again, we have Old Crow, Yukon. They have to fly the food from Dawson City, and that's very expensive. And the food has to survive, especially everything, to be a moisture content with chemicals to survive in long places. And if they don't have, I'm glad Dawson City do have a local bakery, but still, shipping flowers up there is very hard. Maybe it's sneezing all day. But the thing is, folks, if you look at why McDonald's stuff doesn't go more, then you understand how we truck bread, how we squeeze the grease of hamburgers, why the cheese you get is not watery, and the ketchup and the mustard too. The only thing probably get moldy is the onions. If you order one with onions. But since it's seared in that bun there, a French fries is the same thing. French fries get stale before they get moldy. Anybody who knows this, that if you have a Happy Meal and the French fries shrivel up, it goes stale. Any food will go stale, like bread, French fries, before it goes moldy. Simple things that we learn in school. These people say, "Oh, they're not turn moldy." Well, of course. And second thing, they keep it up in a dry place with no bugs in it, and so they don't go moldy. No bugs in it. Oh, of course, you kept it in a little bloody box. But things like that, if you don't eat with French fries and McDonald's fast, and it's time to go 15 miles, they go be stale. Unless you have a way to recook them. In 50 miles, the hamburgers stay good, chicken minage, but not. The first thing always goes stale is your fries. Why? Well, cooking potatoes, other than mashed potatoes or baked potatoes, and not even about 12 hours, they go stale. So that's a fact that anybody who ate old French fries 12 hours old in the pickup truck, that's why they taste stale. But yet the hamburgers stay good. And like, cake, bread, and anything, they go stale. If you have a stale bread, well, that's why, and then if it's any moisture to that stale bread, it will grow mold. We all learn that in school. And then you get all these people who do that hamburger in the cover with no flies and bugs stay in the little wrapper, or not. Because right now, I could pull that out during wintertime because there's no bugs in the wintertime. And some people did these things in offices. No bugs if you keep your place clean. If you put the hamburger out there with bugs and animals go eat, and I say about in 2 or 3 hours, even a native person would pick it up and eat it, or the fox would find it, or bears. It's too fast. And animals, scroungers like me. But these people who think, well, I've seen, they do mold. But remember, moisture plus time plus sugar equal mold. You have to get the bread moist enough so the mold will grow on like cheese. Remember, you have to have something moist enough the mold to go there. That's the whole point of it. Yes, if you hamburger, the same thing. It's cooked. Now, if it was a raw hamburger, in a couple of weeks you will smell it going bad. A cooked piece of food will last longer because it's cooked. It may go stale, but yet it's still there, not moldy, because meat don't go moldy. It goes bad. Then moldy. And that's one thing. Welcome back, Cassie. It is one of the things people have forgotten. I learned that all that about moist bread and all that in school, in science class. That's why I could debunk these people. Say, oh, it lasts for months and months. Yes, it will, as long as you don't put a really depth hamburger. Oh, the mustard was dry. The ketchup was dry because there's no moisture for it. That's why the ketchup becomes not watery out of the butter pat. It comes like a lump. Yeah, not watery, just a lump. And that, if you spill ketchup, it would dry pretty fast. And that's what it does. There's one thing about taking food cooking classes, and all that, and learn from these videos, how they made these things and the spoons. I could break 99% of these McDonald's myths that people always have, because I worked there and I've seen, yes, the lettuce come pre-cut. Well, they don't have a space in half of them to actually cut up the lettuce. And things like that. Like any other restaurant. Unless you're in a truck stuffed with greasy hamburgers, that's more unhealthy than a McDonald's press one, no matter what type of size of hamburger. It's more healthy than if you go to one of those greasy hamburger stuff. It's proven. That's why those truck stops and those some fancy places, the hamburgers are more greasy and more better tasting than McDonald's. Because they take it out to remove all the grease. Those other places, they just flip it onto a cook, and then they stuff it in the bun, and there it is, a greasy mess. So when people complain about McDonald's being unhealthy and very greasy, the hamburger is pressed because of it. There's two types of grease they cook: chicken, fish, and French fries. Specially made for this. So it won't be that greasy nugget. But if you go someplace else that don't care who cook, any other restaurant, it would be greasy. Because they don't probably have a timer on it. The oil is the basic deep frying oil. And people say, oh, I don't eat at McDonald's because I'm healthy. These people have never go out to try another hamburger. Not Renzi's, though. They do about the same thing. They go out the way to squeeze that hamburger, the fat. Because, how do I know this? Well, we took some hamburgers for a special day out, for the staff. And we cooked it the old-fashioned way. It was greasy. And I said, oh, same as those hamburgers you buy at the store. A pre-made one. You cook it greases right here. And you have to press that grease out. That's why sometimes even your own home hamburger, it had to be lean to have about the same quality as a regular McDonald's hamburger. But these people do not know this. That's a forgotten thing about cooking. It's how you cook it. Like bacon. Everybody say bacon is unhealthy. If you eat the bacon whole. Because remember, when you cook bacon, it shrinks. Then you set your bacon cereal, let it drain, and put it on your egg sandwich. You got all that grease there. They don't pour it on your breakfast. But if we eat bacon raw, we get more fat. But since we cook it, and if any good cook knows, bacon shrink, take it out and dry it out, and put it in a sandwich, it's better than if we eat your bacon grease with it. But no, please help not say, oh, it's unhealthy. Well, yeah, if we eat too much of it, but remember, it shrinks and all that oil stays in the bloody frying pan. You could cook your eggs, but remember, eggs do not suck up grease. Water, grease, And that's the whole point behind it. But people have forgotten about it. This is why they begin to realize unhealthy food is healthy. It's what you put on and how you cook it, and understand how food cooks and shrinks and so forth, and how to get rid of most of the things during cooking. And those are not secrets from McDonald's. This is from everywhere. I ever worked at many kitchens as a dishwasher/helper. And here at home, I've seen how sometimes they put it in the oven and they stay shrink. You can even deep fry bacon. Chicken. I know they put the bread on, but the grease doesn't go through the chicken, only in the breading part. If you fry one or cook it with the skin, because the skin with the fat will keep that meat soft. People take the skin out and say, oh, I got a dry piece of white meat. Well, that skin there is for a reason. It makes that dry white piece of meat moist because of the fat. You don't need to add extra fat when you cook it a turkey or chicken or any other fowl. And that's the whole big thing about this, folks. We have forgot to understand how things cook. Why KFC breaded the chicken. It's another barrier for you to have a moist inside of that chicken. The grease is in the bread, not inside. It's all that moist goodness. We kind of forgot. If you want to learn how to cook right, grab a cookbook. And what I say will be there. Because I learned to cook at 7 years old. Well, I put in about salmon and noodles at the start, but still, I went to cooking school classes to get my, level 1 food safety. Bob probably never do. So my kitchen is cleaner than Bob. Because I know I come in a different kitchen, eat bad food. Look how clean that. I know it's messy because I haven't cleaned it since the chicken, but that's more healthy. That's one thing about Bob I hate. His place is dirty. His place is clean germs. You wonder why his wife is keeping getting sick. His cleaning and cooking habits. Anybody who work at McDonald's and other restaurants for life and doing dishes, take one look at those videos. One look. And that's why I got mad and told Bob, clean that. That's a dirty kitchen. Someone there will get sick. Seriously. I don't care how healthy Bob cook, but someone gonna get food poisoning. A good, clean kitchen is a healthy kitchen. And I do my best to keep my kitchen healthy, even if my back is out. I go there. If I want to cook, I clean the dishes. I keep it clean. I could chop bacon on my boards because I keep it clean. Now, I guess Bob used the guard as like, okay, you go cook. You know, there's nothing about how to keep your kitchen clean. Just don't become a Jewish person. The whole thing is, I'm afraid one of these days, Bob or his wife is going to get really sick because, oh yeah, he's going to complain, say, oh, I have cooking skills. Do you know since he's cooking on all those electric heater things that's dangerous? I don't use them because how can you clean them? Because you can't put electronic things in the water. I mean, it's more gooped up than my frying pan. Yes, I think Bob knows that, but yeah, me too. But the point is, Bob Place is so messy, you know, and I don't know how he keep it just as clean with what type of soap. Probably that cheap dollar shop soap. But it's amazing. You know, that's why we want to help a special into his place. Let's take one look at his bloody kitchen and close that place without looking at the dirty toilet in the back. I know this is his trailer, but even when you own something, you don't die from the food poisoning when you cook something. That's common sense. That's one thing he lacks in. Common sense. If common sense just tell him to keep it clean, keep his fridge organized. Every time you open the fridge, you got enough food for the end of the day, and then you still go to the food bank. You see what's Bruce? Once he opened and there's tons of food, and he just came back from food bank and said, oh, there's nothing else to eat. And same as up in his pantry. If he had that much food, why he just go spend 1 month eating all that stuff and start fresh? Like restaurants, and I do. Circulate that food, you know? Yes, they can, and they will in time. Even if he doesn't keep that old stuffed fridge clean, if he doesn't reuse his canned food all the time, he probably use new stuff and never the back, or he probably claims about it, but he won't never do it. See, when I was cooking, I learned how to rotate my food. Unfresh stuff first. The fresh stuff, great, except for meat. Same as eggs. The new eggs use first before the old eggs. Yes, yes. He have a because remember he's getting ready for doomsday. the wrong way. He doesn't have this as a fiber food. He got all those cans, all that meat and stuff in his fridge. You know, right? I mean, you see it in these videos, right? Like he got a lot of food. He could, if I want something, I could live on my cover for a week. Him for probably 2 or 3 years. And yet he complains, I don't have enough food. And but yet when you open his fridge, you see it's packed for food, especially the ones he came back from the food bank. For someone who pre the end time, he's doing it wrong. Right. See, what I learned is not cook, have enough for yourself for a month and maybe a bit more in case something happens. Like I can't go downstairs because of my bad back. I still have food like beans I burnt, or noodles, I have luncheon meat ready to go when I get some bread. Frozen, but it's unthawed. Bob? Probably do, but he got a fridge. Do you ever see a freezer in this place? No. If he had a freezer, it would be down-packed with TV dinners. And that's the thing. It's not, his place and everything, the way he stole food and this and that, upset people like me. I have to keep it clean because mom comes. Oh, the worst thing when your mom comes and tell you that you live in a dirty hellhole. That's why I keep it clean. And the readers, I took up that old rug last year. Showing Bob, see, I got a bad problem. I got a bad back. But yet you see me ripping the carpet out by myself because it was full of bed bugs. I got rid of my bed and replaced them. Okay, it was bad here. And then got someone to pay for spraying everything. And I'm slowly moving everything back. But yet I had to put something on the cement floor, not wooden floor. All that with my back by myself. And I got proof of that. You eat chicken, drink 30 packs of beer, you puke. It's common around here, people to eat food and drink a lot and then puke. I see them once in a while outside doing that. A lot of beer and food don't mix. Then again, he probably took that chicken and ate it by himself. Probably didn't even cook it right, and then drink beer after. You think, the alcohol would help him. Yep. See, people just have lost. And we got people who drink 30-pack of beer every day. Here, out my window. More than I do. Smoke more than I do. Especially the next door neighbor and friends. Last night, I am not able to have it because they had a big party in this house, in the backyard of this house, and nobody in. 2 hours of talking, yelling, and swearing. I was going to do a video. That's why I had to wait tomorrow about this time because there was too bad bloody noise. As you see, with the noise out there, there's always someone having a party. Especially at 2 or 1 p.m. I'm tired and wake up, look out the door. Oh, gee, there's a bunch of people getting drunk at 2 a.m. or high and then fighting. I'm hoping to move into affordable housing now, so I get away from these idiots. And I could, talk about it because the homeless service there, and there's, more of them here, you know. Yeah. By the way, when I got high, I ate something, but I didn't puke. you know, that's that's the whole point. It's a common problem here in the Yukon, especially with the native people. A handful of native people. They drink, and go for food, and go out and drink, and cause trouble. We have fire trucks come out for the next, I think, setting out fireworks. Whatever that clicking is. Oh, maybe they kind of trying to get that Jeep going, that spark sound. And you can't even escape it in the parks here, the campgrounds. Places are like Old Crow and Dodge City is even worse with the native person. We came up here with the Quebecer, and white, and we came as minors, come up here and ruin their life. I feel ashamed of my ancestors for bringing Quebec and Ohio alcohol, and now I'm seeing all this popping. A lot of people grow up like that. A lot of native people have normal working life, but those few people that I see day off out there. But yet, I'm a barber club. I see these people every day. Being a twin den bottle collector is very hard. You think Bob's stuff. Trying to be a twin Denver person, looking for cans when drunk around. Now, who is the braver? Who trusts God more? That's why I trust God. That's why I trust Jesus. Because they protect me out there in the real world. And I don't need to read a Bible every day. They know I am trying to do something out there, collecting, not complaining, doing, not complaining. And that's why most of these web pages are complaining about. I complain things that really need to be talked about. Or do something stupid. Hopefully someone or a lot of people come and agree with me. Jennifer, you make sense. Well, of course. I have to open the door here. I'm going to see wireless. Sorry for the dogs. I think I had to flash that out. Now we got polyols here, we got polyols there, and we got they're snapping something and filming it with the cameras. Well, me too. I have those things. I have did those things too, Cassie. I'm not proud of it. But living with family, my brothers and sister, up till I was 40. I went by myself in college, but still, having a job, making money is hard work. I have, you know, did things like cleaning the slop, the overflow when they threw it back up at McDonald's. Let's see Bob do something like that. Or when the basement flooded and you have to mop up everything and you have to go because your shift is gone and the water's bad. Yes. And that's what when Bob talking about, he never in the kitchen of McDonald's because whoever built it and like they got the drain sink and that down there and it's winter time, all that frozen is back up and you have to clean all that and they get the sucking machine in and poof, that smell. I I have worked on the farms doing hay bales when I was a kid. I have done I even helped my family hold goats and things. Not really proud when I get down and dirty. But Bob thinks we don't do that. And that's the whole video right there. He thinks his work history is tougher than us. I mentioned it a few times, but he always has his excuse for it. You know, I have to actually get cans up from baby diapers, puking poo and coffee greens. I have a dream hat drinking beer on the street. You know, the reason why I don't get sick because I've got this wonderful thing called immune system that's really strong. I don't get sick. Maybe once or twice a year because my job collecting cans, I had to empty a 2 liter full of piss today. Just and put the cap back on because it stinks. And yet make 25 cents doing that. Can you imagine if Bob get his hand that dirty just for 5 fucking cents? No. And I'm still doing and I'm about the same age as him. With a back that almost delayed me for a week. And still probably is because it's going down slowly. Back to normal. And I could be out again making money. I found a lucky big batch of cans today. But that's the thing, guys. I'm saying doing something. I may have health problems, panic attacks, and all that, but I cannot stay here. I have to go out, no matter if it's 10 below. I need to go out and do something. Whack, make money. Like the old timers. I mean, like your grandfather. I'm a few people who, at my age, I should be taking it easy because my back problem. I should be all jerked up. But no, my pains stay here. I don't do some things anymore. I have to watch out not to hurt my arms that I cannot work for a couple hours. Every day, even doing it. That's why I keep my drawing simple. Why? It hurts if I do anything more. This is why I take breaks. I'm not out there complaining about, oh, my client says my reason not to draw. If you just want me to draw, I draw. Customers always come before my pain. Or do it slowly enough if I have one or two requests. But you hear me complain to someone, about my ache and pain Well, that's how God is punishing him. He had not realized that the reason here his life is down, God is punishing, not to be accepted to everybody. This is why he got more health problems than me. This is why his wife is not so married, have more health problems. They are, and they think we are getting, trouble with God or having problems. He's not blaming, thank God, his health problem on God. It's so that'd be sacrilegious. You know? That's a problem with me. He's suffering. I'm suffering too, but I stay do things. And not my job is not as a scrounge, it's not a pretty job. It's not the cleanest job like a dishwasher like I used to be. But I at least showing my social worker that I am not sitting at the bar like half the people on welfare here drinking beer. And this is why they feel so sorry for me. Because I actually doing something. That's the thing about it. Because I went to the bottle of pop, I went to make the money. My sweat and blood of working, spending 2 or 3 hours carrying heavy loads of cans to give me a bottle of pop. And bar bits about, I have to drive here, the food bank. Just amazing how that goes up in heaven. At least this sinner helped to keep the world clean. We let her in because she was helping the earth, not preaching. There's different because if we have too many priests, it's just like having too many cooks. Don't preach, do it. Just like some of those greenhead people. Preach about keeping the earth clean. I'm doing something about it. Even if I figure someday I cannot move my back. I am doing this. I make money to get some butter today. I walked around town. That's the thing. My spirits are helping me. My spirit guide are guiding me to the borders. Not talking to me, protecting me. Not trying to get into my body. Helping me to find things and do something that other than a spirit and a guy sitting and bitching and complaining. See, here in native people call spirit guide completely different. It's you go there and meditate until a spirit comes to tell you what to do, even the crow or the wolf. That's your spirit guide. Young men, to prove a man, they have to go and see. No matter where you go, that's how the native people do it. To be a man, you go or need help, you go out area and sit there and wait for them to speak to you. You may have to ask them. You may have to bend and say. That's how it should be done. That's how we use spirits here on the native, no matter here or in the United States. And that's you know, I give you control with the word idiot on it. Sorry, bad joke. Sorry, Lewis. But for me, you know, I know what a two-spirit person is in the native world. And we white people just said that. But what they say is someone was born female and male, two spirits of the same person. But what she thinks, you know, see what she thinks. Two spirits living in you. But as science say, if you begin to let yourself talk and so forth, you may have a mental problem. She's denying that. But it's not like the person with the 14 different people living into. No, that is a sign of a lunatic. As I say, I talk to myself, to entertain myself, and those big long walks in the bush again. Oh, here when everything is boring and trying to figure out a problem. I, you know, that's what I mentioned in the last video. And that's why, you know, if her spirit guide is 3 years old and being with her that long, she'd be about the same as her. Now, there is people who marry on crazy things like the office towers and so forth. But as I say, you know, a good voice actor with two different voices, yeah, ready. You know, that's two different voices. Yes. And she doesn't do it. She just lower her voice. She doesn't learn with her spirit to try to make it sound like her 3-year-old spirit. Only acting common like me do. Why you want what? Oh, come on, it's true, bread. No. You try not to be alone. Oh, be quiet. It's nice to come. Yes, it is. What's eating it up? Oh, chicken. Chicken. Okay, enough of that. And that's how you do it. She doesn't do it. You know, because Bray was the first voice I did for my character in the last video. I show you proof how you actually do it. But I don't go crazy unless I'm high enough to have the two voices talking. Yeah. Yeah, some people get that in the early stages of life. And some people have the habit, like me, when I was a kid, when I'm alone, to talk to myself because I got brothers and sisters don't want to spend time with me. I have a reason. But I don't do it anymore. The only way to do it is to get one of those fake phone things, then talk to yourself. Nobody would think of my age. Because I had to look at one guy and say, oh, he's not crazy. He's got an earbud and talking to his phone like that. These days, you cannot tell between someone have that phone thing in his ear, wireless, or talking like a crazy person out here. I got a gift for noticing things, understanding people, and noticing. You know? And that's why I able to say like that. And besides, Brady was my managing friend, and what happened? I turned some character. This is Brady. You've seen my strip a lot. I could, nice figure. Shut up. I able to turn my make into a cartoon character, same as almost every character I have. I instead of having them try to take over me and they live age like Michelle, they stay living in me, but as cartoon characters. Does that prove I'm crazy? No, I know how to do it. Me too. You just noticed that. But to my Asian friend, as one of my many cast of characters. And many cartoonists do that too. You know? They have a version of a character they used to talk to when they were a kid. And they make a lot of money. So actually, it took something imagination into something. Some people just talk to them all their life. Me, I use them as comedy. Like many comedians or writers. A lot of writers have mannerism, fake friends in their mind, and they turn them into best-selling books. And then you have Michelle that married her make-believe friend because she's not letting her make-believe friend to help her to make money. Now, if she could do that with her art and comic, make a comic of it like I did over 35 years, she helped something. You land, of course, on their life, not in her case, the other way around. I know I'm not a shrink, but that's one thing about reading every single book when you're out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, and listen to experts on. Drunken idiots. Drunken idiots. I hope they got that on camera. That's where I get interrupted many, many times. No, that's a good idea. Then we understand women better. She have her own program, and she have her own program. Then maybe we could understand both, Cassie. That's a good idea. I could do the same. And that's why you see me with my mistake cartoons and me. Not me. Like, she haven't convinced me. She's not doing a good job. Some of her callers who do it convince me, but she haven't. You have to be good at your art, no matter what it is, convincing people. Bob sucked at convincing people. Tommy sucks at convincing people. Michelle and Lumi suck at convincing people on the things they do. That's a problem. That's a sign of a problem. And that is a problem. And she showed us the proof. She was a good person. She did help me to get on live. You know, there is some good life points. But she's the type of person who overdo her equipment to make a video, doing things, you know, in some ways, my way, acting like the other two people I talk about a lot here. You know? And that's the whole ball and chain of it. This is bullshit. The long run. If you get better at it, learn from the beginning, learn from the experts, then she could pull it out. That's the thing. That's me enjoy. It took 35 years to get where I am doing my artwork. It even took other times that long. 8 years to get so many viewers of doing whatever I try to do here to get people to watch. Like I am for people. And that's the thing. I'm a better actor than her. But I forgot to say, oh, that was a joke yesterday. I mean, the day before on Lewis, the joke there. I say, like, I try everything. You send me joke money. Yeah, I do it. And I realized I didn't see that I'm joking about. I admitted it, what, twice now. And one reason I stopped talking about CWC too, he's got bored. He haven't did anything. Sound like in the background. Well, some people can't. Like, you could fool some people summertime. You cannot fool everybody all the time. You could con the gullible, but you can't con the smart people. There's a sucker born every minute. Make money from them. That's one thing I have learned from it's whatever government circuit is. These things. A good con artist could sell you a fridge, middle of Yukon in an Eagle. Eagle. I mean, to an Exmo. You know? If she could paint herself one half Mumi and one half her and sit in front of the camera with two different dresses, like Two-Face. That's why Two-Face, you know, is two different people. See, right in the middle. The good guy, the bad guy, and flipping coin. She chooses to dress like the he-she character, so half woman, half another one. Right in the middle. Her favorite color, his favorite color. You know? Yeah, she is. But if Two-Face, I know it's a character, could do that, being two different persons you know, but reading about him, she could do the same thing. But no, she sucks at makeup. But if Two-Face was real, I believe him over her. because you could tell the writers made him like that. And the coin too. Be good or be bad. What sides to come out? That's why I admire Two-Face when they become two different persons, split right in the middle. Many other cartoon characters are like that. You know, Jacker and Hyde. You know, one person turn to another person. You could see the difference in Jacker and Hyde. I know that's another character. But that's the thing. If she could be one person and then change it like Jekyll and Hyde or Two-Face, then she would be more believable. Yes. Mimi is her her plot not to be crazy. Her bandmates not to go crazy. She's lacking something, so she's using her to not to be crazy. There could be a lot of many reasons. $2 and well, that's not bad. But now, for you guys who listen to the beginning, I have a lot of things to talk about, and I talk about a lot of stuff today. I'm trying to get to 3 hours. God. Mimico. That's one thing I find out. Every time you talk about that, she likes to have the habit of beating the bush. She refused. Because if she's trying to explain, then everything fall apart like a bad guy making up another story in court. She knows when she's corner and we know the gig is up. She just go look at the chat there and say, oh, someone got a question. Oh, the phone rings. And you can see what, oh, the other person asking the same question over and over again. But she said, I want to focus on my gas. You think why I haven't shown up to her program lately? But yet, she wants someone basically to take her show over, and she do all the things. But yet, yeah, see, common artists know when they up against the wall, so they use another excuse. I don't know, like Bob does it. Yes, Bobby thinks he is the Bible. When Michelle uses, she reads on the screen. The same thing, same problem. I'm glad Tommy's not like that. A different planet there. But she doesn't. She beats around the bush. And same as Bob. Like with the German German. He was beating around the bush yesterday. And then he has to say, Bob, you got everything wrong. Like a lot of people on YouTube do that. Michelle, Bob, and a few other crackpots. Here is 100% honesty because I have this bloody default to be honest. You notice I already made up for a joke that didn't work. I'm just too polite of a name. Let's say unisex. Eat, dress, unisex. Like I dress. I dress unisex because if I go too ladylike, I get people making fun of me. This is a lady shirt that looks like a guy shirt. When gym pants that look like a gym pants, but it's made for ladies. Same as my jacket. It's just like I find that with transgender people, especially up here, if you look too female and you stay a guy, you get beaten up. This is why people is alpha Tommy. Because, yeah, I also remember he's a hippie. He's dressed like a hippie. People still don't like hippies. And Tommy is a hippie. Don't forget that man and woman thing. He is hippie. There. That's why he dressed like that. A male hippie. For me, I find lady clothes that looks like guys. So I don't get beaten up. Because that's why I don't get beaten up. That's why I'm able to blend in here, in this place. Tommy don't really try to speak in that female voice. That's why the other reason he is a man to me. He doesn't try, even when he high, to talk about in a high voice. This is my voice, and I'm a woman. Hi, I'm Tommy the Tudor, a transgender with a manly voice and a hippie. Oh. See, I could do different voices. It may sound a little strange, but yeah. Cassie, that's the only good thing a penis is good for, other than fucking. God give us penises for the reason so we can stand behind trees and pee. That's why some ladies want a dick, because they are so tired of scrousing down the butts and and try to take a pee. They want to be the man because they want to stand up and pee like a man. Because a guy who's standing behind a tree, you cannot see. But a lady who's trying to take a pee in the bush, you could see it easily. Yeah, I could go any hiding place to take a leak. One benefit of being a twin dander person with a dick. Not for sex. But God give us that for a reason. So we be clean when we pee, and when we shit like a woman. When I'm a lesbian trapped in the male body, okay, I like ladies. I'm the unusual type of transgender person. I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. Even my swing father was odd. It's not because that's why I feel like this is why the unsex bitch look. And people say call me sure, but a lot of dykes do. I need the boobs so people call me woman, or dyke or something. That's one reason to have no more tits. The people call me dykes and I'm lesbian more than hi sir. Can I take your order? I know. Try to be a woman and try to pee on the campfire. You got worsted buns. Get worsted buns. Be serious. Yeah, there's always a good reason and bad reason why they let men pee on fires and ladies pee on someplace else. Because if they want to do that and prove it to be manly life from man, they get man up with buns. See, God was sensible. Mm-hmm. I'm always a woman. See, you know, so that's the other thing. I'm not trying to be a man. I'm not trying to be the man like Bob or man hippie like Tommy or Lewis in this video. You see me with a lady cut, lady glasses, and talk sensibly because ladies have more common sense than most of the guys we meet in our lives. I say most. I, I still want big tits over my penis remove. Yeah, I know, I got back problems. See, I don't have to have big tits to have back problems. I already learned that out. But if I have big tits, I can make money on YouTube. Eh, why not? Sex sells. And being a level-headed person, like the good guy who never win, I said the other thing. It's just like, do you see anything really manly in my background other than if I show you a screwdriver when I take something apart? Do I act like Tim Allen? More power, more power, more power. Power. And look at this. That's muscle. More power, more power. Let's see Bob do that. Kevin Balls and all just gives you a manly, but yet it's so soft like a woman. Wait a second, that's pads. No. See, I'm soft around like a woman, but powerful like a man. No, that's toilet paper. Enough of the old ads. I'm at the 3 hour mark. Wow. First video that's over 3 hours. I thought I never got this far. See, I'm honest to default too. God gave me that. And I see crookedness in some people. And I understand why Bob does it. This is why some of my videos make sense and some it's not. Hey, I want to show you too how fit I am over Bob. So it's two things at once. You could look like a lesbian and have muscles like a man. And also I'll show you that I'm more healthy than Bob. Much of my weight, 210 pounds, is muscles. Yes, I gotta be a body. I wish I'd take my body up here. I don't even have a decent fat butt, too. Sorry. But you know what I mean. It is one of the things I live and I understand. I have the good gift of understanding. I got a good gift with a lot of sensibility, and I got a gift that I know who I'm actually is, without making the video convincing people all the time. I say it once and people know. Look at my comic strip. It's the same thing. Two lesbians with big boobs. Very well in the comic world. There is lesbians in comics, but not with boobs like Mister. Yeah, 210. I'm not sure how much Bob weighs. I think he could play in 250 or something. That's in one of my videos. I showed up how healthy my legs are. But see, because I walk a lot. Once you walk a lot and never use a car, your legs must have built up. When you carry cans all day, your muscle builds up. I know it's a shitty job, but that's why I'm more healthy. I'm healthier than him. You know? And you don't see the flap down here. You don't see the flap like Bob. Only sometimes. I have a bit of a chin. Bob is more. Well, thank you to listen to me too. I'm an honest person. I grew up being honest. I'm an honest person without the Bible. Now, how many people do you know that? Let me see. I'm about 5'4" myself. I think his man boobs are bigger than mine. It's how you put your fat too in 210. He probably had more fat, and the reason why he drives his car around, he if he walked to his mill every day, he should be somewhat in shape. I got stairways to climb every time. 3 stores. I'm the first store. He got a bit. Even if I carry like 20 pounds of grocery up 3 slides every time I shop. Do Bob does it? No. He's living. And that's the thing. That's why I could basically, and I do look more healthier than him. That's my opinion. But you think I'm more healthy. Put my healthy body against his healthy body and compare us. It may be the same size and same weight, but that's where your fat is and how much muscle you have. 210 pounds, I could carry like 75 and 75 bags of dog food still, even with my bad back, across a parking lot. Let's see Bob do that. I think I'm 5'7" or something. I'm on to 6 feet. 5'7", 5'8", whatever. Remember, taking in consideration of your diet and what you do every day. That's how fit you are. I may have fat here, but again, being up here in the Yukon, you need some fat. Okay, when it gets cold. Because it's stay cold. Grass is coming up, but it stay cold, okay? So I still have to have some fat when those cold evenings or morning, so I don't freeze myself. People with muscles freeze faster because they don't have no fat to protect their muscles. Just like a skinny person. They suck if they come up here and they may dress more later, but they don't have any extra fat to burn off to keep warm. There's a skinny body. This is why most Yukon ladies are built like me. Tough, rough. No, I'm not. If I'm 7 feet, when I stand, you won't see my face. I'm on to 6'1" or something. Thankfully, I think if I wear my high heels, I probably will be 7 feet tall. Like most ladies. And all the ladies are big bodies like Miss J. Because of winter. And most of the guys too, even the drunks out there, they have to survive 40 below in the corner when the wind blows, when the housing thing here is overflowing. We Yukoners and Northern Canadians and Alaskan people and most of the Russians are tough, hardy people. And that's one thing Bob won't be, a tough, hardy person. Not even in God's eyes, he will be that perfect toughness. As I said, I have both my tunnel carbon operate at the same time because I don't want to get this operate and then this. I had a helper help me afterwards, but how many people could survive? Or afterward, copper tone at the same time, operate at the same time. It took me a couple weeks, but at least I had someone that came in and did my dishes for me in the room. And that's the thing. That's a sign of toughness. Bob got operated, if he had turn on, he'd probably go with one arm and then wait for the other one. No. Don't believe me? Look for my health records. And I say, with my back and what I do, I'm tougher than Bob anytime. He don't climb stairs every day. He don't have I think 2.5 pounds, this way of water. And water is kind of heavy. But imagine carrying a couple of these up 3 stairs every day, or one of them, plus your dinner up on one arm in those bags. That's why my muscles, and I use a cane, so that's why I got muscles here. Because walking with a cane, you need muscles to do. I'm 54 too. I hate to say that. I will be 55 next year. I'm going to be 54. Oh, whatever. But imagine carrying this around. Sometimes I buy a park and walk around town with this in my bag with cans. That's about 2 pounds extra. Oh, Bob just carry one to the car and then to the house. Is that not a sign of toughness? Cut and split work and carrying when you're a kid? Me and Bob just go and pull paper. You see what I mean? Bob doesn't have nothing on me. He is lazy. He is untidy. He thinks the Lord is helping his health problem. That's the one reason I have less health problems at my age, because I do. I bear the back pain. My knee ache when the weather changed. Because my grandmother was like that. She had arthritis, and every day she goes to the store because she passed away a few years ago. Her son, my Uncle Robert, never could catch up to my grandma at 98. My dad survived with diabetes for about 30 years before he passed away at 80. So I came from good working stock. Yeah, I know, I sound like a cow, but you know what I mean. I learned good values. I don't live off a book unless it's a recipe book. I know there's a God, what we have many names for, and the devil too. That's all you need to know in life. You pray him with good stuff, disown him when it's not. Say so in the Bible. No, no. If I was a twin, I'll be quoting in my Bible the same thing when he quotes in his Bible. Yeah. He did the opposite. He preached from one book, I preach from the other. And it's thinner than the Bible. Thicker pages, too. I know you're trolling me. I'm having fun with you. But I should get off here because I went a long time with this. Ventus has spent 3 hours with me. I have to shut down because my spleen headache is driving me crazy. I got spit headache and I have to lay down with the ice pack for a few hours. Bad eyesight. Bright lights bugs my eye. It's why I spend so much time on the computer and a lot of time outside in the natural light. That's why I'm not on the computer 24 hours. I got very sensitive eyes to the thick light. And when I begin to get a headache, noises also like that, I need to lay down with an ice pack. No S-wind. Ice pack. With these things now, it seems it's straining my eye more than the last pair. I know when to quit, when my body said, headache, can't concentrate. I said, go on like myself. I know when to call quits. That's why I look at my video short. So, goodbye, everybody. And I may make another video tomorrow. And remember, if you miss anything, watch the whole program. Bye.